All right, so we are going to use mini bands tonight and dumbbells. And then if you have a bench or a step that you have available to you, you know, like stairs, something like that. I'm just gonna use like the stairs on my deck. That'll be great too. We're gonna do kind of some like descending squats or step down squats. So it'll be lots of fun. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. We're gonna take it into a nice deep squat to begin with. So take it all the way down to the ground, hold this deep squat. I want you to come up onto the balls of your toes and then rock back onto the balls of your toes and rock back. I know, kind of a big move right away, but really opens up our hips. And we'll take one more time right here. And then we're gonna bring it all the way up, rolling as we go. Big lift at the top and then take a side bend to each side. Just kind of keep going. Enjoy that side bend. And then let's go back to our deep squat again. So come on down and drop, or come onto your toes, rock back, toes one more time. And let's roll it on up. Good, and again, arms up and over to one side. And maybe reach a little bit further on each side as you go. All right, now we're gonna have a little fun. We'll see how this one goes, okay? So squat down to the ground again. This time come up onto your toes, hands are out in front of you. You're gonna drop one knee down and then bring it back up, drop the other knee down, so it's an inward motion. And then here, let's do it again, knee in and up. So you're on your toes, light resting on the toes, and then heels down, roll yourself up and over to the side. So that was so much fun, let's try it again. Just working on some mobility. Learning a bunch of new stuff right now, so I'm gonna give it to you guys as well, right? Okay, come up onto the toes, and then again, drop the knee down. You're supported by your hands here, and drop. More I'm reading about, we're not getting down to the ground enough, so I'm gonna get us down to the ground a little bit more. And both heels drop, roll yourself up, and up and over to the side. All right, let's move into a side lunge. So take your feet wide, just like they are. We're gonna glide over to one side, and just hands in the middle, glide to the other side. We're gonna work our way down to the ground, just like we did with those squats. So glide. All right, moving on. As you come to the right side, we're gonna hold. We did this last week. You're gonna pivot, come into a lunge, hold right there, and drop your knee down and up. Just easy does it. And one more time. Good, come up, kind of pivot back through the middle, and go to lunge to the other side. Turn your body, and drop the knee down and up. And one more time, good. Rotate back through the center, go back to that gliding lunge. Side to side. Now, as you feel comfortable, start going a little lower. You can see maybe my toes are coming off the ground. I'm having less surface area on the ground, so my muscles have to warm and work harder. And hold this side here. Now pivot, come down, drop the knee down and up. And one more time, glide through the middle, and go to the other side. Drop the knee down and up. And one more layer here. You're gonna come back through the middle, so stay with your feet wide. Now if you can, drop all the way down, toes up, okay? And all the way to the other side. Now sometimes our knees aren't comfortable with this, but do what you can. Picking up the toes. And on this next one, we're gonna pivot and go into our low lunge. Drop our knee down and up. One more time. And glide to the other side, pivoting as we go. Drop our knee down and up. And very good. Come back through the center, walk your feet in a little bit more. Whew. Hips are nice and warmed up from there. All right, so hinging at our hips here, flat back. We're gonna walk ourselves out into a quadruped position, which means that we're gonna be on all fours, knees underneath our hips, and then we're gonna push back. Okay, so this downward dog is a little bit narrower. You can get your heels all the way on the ground. Come back into the quadruped position, hold, and then push back. So keep that going. You're gonna feel a nice heat warming in your quads, stabilization in your shoulders, and a stretch in your back. And one more time. And hold right here. Very good. Now from here, we're just gonna walk our feet back, back, in. Just alternate which leg leads. We'll just do a couple more, nothing too crazy. And last one here. And from quadruped position, push back into a downward facing dog. All right, moving on. We're gonna move into a side lunge. So step your leg wide to the side, open it up, and touch that hand down across your body. Go up again. And one more time. And bring your hand back down. Switch to the other side. Left leg forward. Add your rotation. And you've got one more. And release. Good. Back into your downward facing dog. Right here, we're going to drop our knees to the ground. Okay, I'm going to have you turn your hands so that you're towards your knees right here. And we're going to rock back just a little bit and then rock forward. So this is just a wake up call for our wrists. And again, you don't have to sit your hips back very far if it doesn't feel good. One more time. All right, stay right here. We're just gonna walk our hands in so that our fingers are facing towards one another. Stay right there. And then again, rock back and forward. You might be able to go a little further back, but you wanna keep your pinky finger on the ground. One more time. And release. Good. Take it all the way down to a child's pose. And enjoy that stretch. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer. We are going to begin, actually we have 3 sets of core work tonight, okay? They're all the same. They're gonna be kind of spread out through the workout tonight. So one in the beginning, one in the middle, one at the end. They're hardcore core work. So here's what's gonna happen first. That quadruped that we just did, we warmed up with it. You're gonna begin to work it a little bit harder. You're gonna walk back, back, in, and I'll add on after we master that move, all right? So let's begin. We've got 40 seconds. No, I'm so sorry. 30 seconds on the clock. Get my timer going here. 30 seconds each one. So these will be just kind of quick to begin with. And here we go. So in the quadruped position, walk your feet back, back, in. Alternate which leg begins the movement. And shoulders are stacked right over wrists. Good job. Keep it coming. Next time you do this, I'll give you an option to make it a little more challenging. And you've just got one more time. Walk out into that plank and done. Drop to the ground. Flip yourself over. Your next move, we're going to start seated with our legs out in front of us. Arms are going to reach forward. So we're going to open our arms to one side, or open one arm to one side. Come back to the center. Open to the other side. And then from the middle here, we're going to scoop our belly button in toward our back. Roll ourselves all the way back. Roll ourselves up. And go back to that seated rotation. Okay, that's all it is. So let's begin. We'll start seated. 3, 2, 1. Open to the side. Come back to center. Rotate to the other side. And center. Roll it back. You're going to take those arms overhead. Without jerking your arms, roll yourself back up. Seated nice and tall. And open. Great job. Keep it coming. Tuck that tailbone. And I think we can get one more rotation here on each side. Let's finish this one up. And moving right along. Pause that timer for a moment. All right, next up, we're going to stay on our back side. We're going to move into a reverse plank. Option 1, reverse plank. Your shoulders are on the ground, and it's just your heels pushing into the mat with your toes pointed. Okay, option 2, okay, you're going to come up here. Shoulders are rolled back and around. Hands are facing out to the side, and we hold. To modify this move, you can take one leg bent. So 30 seconds on the clock. Choose where you want to be. Let's begin right here. So squeeze your backside, lift your chest. These get tough after a little bit. And again, this is your modification. Just give it a little kind of a kickstand. Keep coming. almost there. This feels amazing. And time is up. Go ahead and bring it down. Rotate your wrists around. Give them a little shake. And we are going to move on to our back. So from here, what I'd like you to do is just to reach your arms out at a long angle here from the shoulder. Knees are bent. And you're going to bicycle your legs just like this. Arms are strong and reaching. So 30 seconds and ready, go. So we're feeling a nice lengthening through our abdominals here. Trying to push our back toward the mat. Strong arms. Think right past your eyebrows. Good, keep it coming. The lower the legs go, the harder it is. Woo! Almost there and done. Pause for just a moment. And we've got this fun new move, all right? So it's gonna be a little bit funky, but you're just gonna have to roll with me. And that's literally what we're doing is rolling. So scoot yourself to one side. You're gonna start kind of in this looks like to me a pistol squat, right? But we're gonna start with our inside leg straight or outside leg bent. If you wanna watch first, you can. You're gonna take your hands, you're gonna roll yourself over onto one foot, just like this. Your bent knee stays bent. And then you're gonna roll yourself back down to the ground and switch straight legs. Roll yourself over, so you're in a one-legged plank. Roll yourself to the side and switch legs, okay? It's not as hard as it looks. Don't get too tangled up. Inside leg straight, brace the core, hands to the ground, come up, hold, okay? Roll yourself over, switch straight legs. Up and over. Like I said, we're gonna spend a lot of time on the ground, okay? So, reach across. Good. Use as much strength from the upper body as you need to. And you've got one more time. Actually, I lied. One more right now. Come on. And done. Woo! That's kind of fun. All right, we are moving on to the strength portion of our workout. So, get a quick drink. Keep those exercises in mind because they're gonna come right back at you. We're gonna band up first thing with a heavy band. And this is where you need your bench or your step to use for a step down squat. Now, I would like you to use a dumbbell with this one. And you're just gonna hold the weight by your chest. You're gonna start up on your step. So I'm just using the step here. I'm gonna step down into a squat and then rise back up. Step down and rise. These are not quick. This is great for stability in your hips, knees, and ankles, especially if you ever have a hard time going up and down stairs or tripping or just stabilizing coming off of a higher surface. So we're gonna go 45 seconds on, 15-second recovery for this set. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. We'll work one side only. So come on up and power right back up. Slow it down. Good. So you're controlling on the way down with that benched leg. It's a little different. Usually we do step ups, but step downs, fun way to challenge that ourselves and change it up. Just make sure you're landing in your heel as you step down. Now, if you don't have a bench, you're just stepping into a squat. Good job, almost there. Let's get one more. We'll have a quick shake out and then go to the other side. So step down if you want to, shake out, turn your body around, get ready, come back onto the step, weight up right underneath your chin, and 3, 2, 1. Here we go, step it down. Woo! So still thinking about that squat position, knees pointing toward toes, butt going low. Nice work. And it's just a light tap back up. They're a little bit harder than I thought they'd be, I have to be honest. Woo. Come on. Go deep. We are so close there. Just a couple more. Come on. Done. All right, set that weight down, and we're gonna keep our band on. If you want to take it off, you're welcome to do that. One weight only. Right leg is gonna come back, okay, into a curtsy, and then you're gonna step forward, press up. Okay, so right leg comes back, right arm has the weight, press up. Join me now if you haven't already. Curtsy with that band on, and up. Good work. So, as we curtsy, right, our belly button still points forward. We don't open ourselves to the side. Woo! Feeling good about this one. Now, here's the good news. You get to do everything twice. So, after we do these curtsy lunges, we're gonna go back to our step downs. Woo! Feeling good, let's get one more. And done. All right, hold on to that weight, shake out the arm. Now, if you're not lifting heavy, I would challenge you to do that tonight, okay? 10s, 15s, maybe 20s if you've got them. Rack your weight, brace the core. Let's get ready. Left side moving, and curtsy, step and press. Good work. Woo! Now, something that helps me with curtsy lunges is I try to bring my elbow just towards my knee ever so slightly so that I don't find myself opening up. Good job. Almost there, guys. Come on. We've got about 2 more lunges left. That's it. And I lied. We maybe got to get that 3rd one in. Come on, finish strong. Woo! And done. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our platform. Now, if you have weights, you have 2 weights and you can hold both of them and do these step downs with both weights. I want you to give it a try. Ready? And begin. Step down and up. Why would we add more weight? Well, first of all, make it more challenging, right? Second of all, sometimes we're carrying heavy loads, right? And we've got to step down and support our body and all that extra weight. Sometimes we have to step up, right? When we're carrying heavy furniture or boxes. So this is good training for that. Woo. Almost there. Come on, give me just a couple more. And last one. And step it down. Woo. All right, let those weights just hang heavy. And we are moving on to the other side. Same thing. Try to stick with your heavy weight. Come on up. Rack the weight. Get ready. Get set. And drop. Here we go. Check in with your body. Are you leaning to one side? Try to stay centered. Woo. Starting to feel those imbalances in my right and left side. Man, weight always will expose that. Should be breathing hard at this point. It's not cardio, but it almost feels like it. Come on, finish up. Let's get one more in right here. And step down and hold. All right. Drop one of those weights if you're holding on to both. And wipe the sweat out of my eyes. We just go right into our curtsy lunge. So right side and right curtsy. Here we go. Curtsy lunge. Press up. Whew. If anytime it gets to be too much on the shoulder, right, you don't have to lift. You can just hold it right there. Good job. Come on. Step a little deeper behind you. Getting us ready for all of our summer sports, hiking, trail running, biking. Woo! Cannot wait. 10 seconds to go. All right, this is it. One more rep. One more rep. and done. Ah. All right, switch the weight to the other side. Shake out that arm. Rack the weight again on your left side. And we go in 3, and 2, and 1. Big curtsy. Good job, good job. Sweat is dripping down my eyes. Woo! Love it. So glad to see the sun. Come on. Give that little twist, that little extra push. All right, moving to that final countdown here. Come on, 10 seconds. You've got to keep going. This is the last time you're going to see this, so work it hard. Last rep right here. Go for it. And done. Whew. We did it. All right, take a breather. This is a great time to get a drink and take off your mini band, okay? Take it off. Sticking to us anyway. So next up, you'll just use 1 dumbbell, unless you have light weights, in which case I would challenge you to use 2 dumbbells. All right, so while you're recovering, here's what the next move looks like. You're gonna hold the weight right at your chest, okay? We're gonna go into a hinge, right? From here, a deep squat. So elbows to knees, back to a hinge, and then rise. All right, that's all it is. So don't overthink it, just follow me. Take hinge, squat, and hinge, and rise, okay? Feeling good about that. If you had like 5 or 8 that you're working with, I would definitely try to double the weight. All right, same thing. We've got 45-second intervals. Let's go, hinge, and deep squat, elbows to knees, hinge, and rise. Good. Oops, sorry, see, I'm messing it up too. Squat, and hinge, and rise. I'm gonna just say it a few times. Hinge, squat, hinge, and rise. Again, hinge. You got 2 hinges out of this. Do you notice how your core has to be involved here with the hinges? Also feeling those hamstrings, man. So even though you're hinging, your knees are slightly bent. And that is all right there. Set your weight down for a moment. And let's move on to the next move. So you're gonna take 1 dumbbell, again, depending how heavy it is. You're gonna take it over to your right side with both hands. We're gonna squat down, press up and over to the other side. Now, you would think this is a shoulder exercise, which it is, but what you're gonna feel a lot is your obliques, especially if you take that weight just outside the line of your body and you have to stabilize as you're coming up out of that squat. So it's kind of a rainbow press, that's what I call it, with a squat. So let's get over here on the right side. I'll show you again. We squat, press up and over, go right into that squat. So here it comes. Up, and squat it down. And again, you're going kind of heavy. You should also be feeling this all through your back. Good job, good job. You know me, I love the compound exercises. Woo. Many muscle groups as possible, that's what we're going for. So from the side view, it looks like this. Weight comes right over the top of the forehead, off to the side of the shoulder. Good job, good job. Let's do 1 more here. Up, woo. And drop into the squat, hold, and done. All right, you can just hold the weight if you want. If you feel like setting it down, no problem. But we do repeat those 2 exercises. We go back to the hinge squat, and then the rainbow. Get ready, get set. Here we go, hinge, deep squat, hinge, and rise. Do it again, hinge, deep squat, chest up. Woo! Come on, strengthen your core. Use it to help you get up and down. Weight is close to your body at all times. it gets to be too much, do it without a dumbbell. Just go through the motions and you will still feel this, I promise. And one more time, finish it up. And that is all right there, done. Okay, rainbow squats are next. Now, if your knees are bothering you at all, your legs are a little tired, you can just do a baby squat, that's fine. The bulk of the work is actually coming from transferring the weight across your midline. So, get it up, brace the core, baby squat, up and over. Good job. Slower the better as you travel over. Remember when we did that seated move last week where the weight was going over our head? Very similar. We're just taking out the rotation. Come on. You're gonna feel your lats like crazy tomorrow. You're pulling down every single time. Come on, just 10 seconds. Now following this set, we're gonna go right into that whole core sequence that we started off with. So if you remember, we're gonna take it down to the ground. Here's our last one, and done. All right, put it down, get a drink. Woo, felt good. All right, we're gonna challenge ourselves to that core sequence though, and bump it up to 40 seconds at a time. So now you know it, or kind of know it, and we're gonna bump it up. So we start with our quadruped, walk out to a plank, and this is 40 seconds. I'm gonna show you one more layer if you want. You'll come up on your toes, you're gonna walk back to the plank, and then when you're in the quadruped, tap, tap if you want it. So walk back, back, in, tap, and tap. It's completely optional to add those taps, all right? So here we go. 40 seconds on the clock. Okay, we're sticking with a 10-second recovery. It's short. And begin. Quadruped, walk out, walk in, shoulder taps. Go now, one on each side. And walk out again. And tap. Now if you can, look out toward the end of your mat, not down at your toes. See what happens in my body when I look at my toes? My background. Woo! We are almost there. Final 10 seconds. Let's do it. We're gonna get off our wrists here in just a moment. Your next move is gonna be the roll up with the twist. And done. All right, sit down. We're gonna start seated. Once again, 40 seconds, so arms start out in front of you. We take one arm, reach back. Let's begin. Take the other arm, reach back, and then roll yourself back. Squeeze your inner thighs towards one another. One vertebrae at a time, tuck your chin, roll yourself back up, and sit tall, right on your sitting bones. And roll it back down. Good job. It's okay if it's a really slow motion for you. I'd rather have that than the jerking movements that don't work the abdominals. And roll it back down and hold. Good job. All right, roll over for just a moment. Let's see what's next. Oh, we've got our reverse plank. So again, option one, shoulders on the ground. Option two, we're up. Okay, let's hold wherever you want to be. 40 seconds. Good job. Now, sometimes we tend to do this with our reverse plank. We've really got to rotate those shoulders back and around. Squeeze your butt. Great posterior chain exercise right here. It means back of the body. It's a fancy way to say that. Woo! Modify right here if you need to, but just keep on holding. All right, take it on down. Backside to the ground. We roll onto our back. This next one is arms extended straight, and we've got our bicycle legs, just like that, and begin. And these legs are fairly slow, so if we kind of get kicking like this, guess what? A lot of momentum happening. Let's slow it down a notch. Good, strong through your arms. They're not just hanging out, they are engaged. Good work, good work. Getting close, right toward the end. You got about 10 seconds to go. And done. Woo! All right, let's see if that final move is. I always forget. Oh yeah, it's that really fun pistol move. All right, so here we go. So inside leg straight, hand, we reach over to the side and begin. So roll it over, you're right here, hold, roll yourself back down, and switch legs. And again, just the mobility training, right? Have a little fun, play on the ground. I know it's tricky with the leg switch, but just think, you've always got to be straight on the inside leg. So just kick it out. And here we go. And if that doesn't feel good, you know what? You can do both knees bent and over just like that, right? And there's your timer. And done. All right, moving on. So get a drink of water. We're going to move into another set, kind of similar to what we did in the beginning. Working doubles for every exercise. And using our bench again. So if your bench is not extremely stable, okay, I'm going to show you a couple modifications. But what we're going to do first, I'm going to turn my back side to you, sorry. You're going to step up with a high knee, jump. You're going to step back. The leg that was on the bench goes back into a lunge. So step up, jump, step back, lunge. So if you don't have a bench that's stable enough for that move, here's what's going to happen. You're going to step up, jump, and step back, lunge. You can do it without a bench. It's just a little more fun. All right, so whichever leg steps onto the bench is the leg that steps back. So let's just say it's our right leg first. All right, 45 seconds on, 15-second recovery. This is going to be a little bit of a cardio push here, and it's awesome. Here we go, right leg, jump, right leg back and lunge. Again, right leg up, and back and lunge. You're using your right leg the whole time. Now, once you've got the pattern, okay, I'm going to show you from the side here. Once you've got the pattern, I want you to go a little bit faster if you can keep the form. Okay, just looks like that. Good job, good job. Come on, keep it coming. Jump. Woo. Can you use your arms to help fire you up? And last one. And done. All right, legs take a couple quick shakes here. Same thing on the other side. Left leg stepping up, left leg lunging back. Ready? Set. Here we go. Jump it and step back. Woo. And you don't have to jump if you don't want to. Come on, you're halfway there. I'm going to show you again from this profile view. Chest stays up. Drive with your arms. Come on. Get off the ground. Get off the step. 10 seconds left. One more. And done. Woo. All right. Quick breather. Guess what? You've got to do it one more time on each side. So don't think you're getting out of it. We're just going to go right leg back to our bench or leading the way in whichever platform you're on. Go. Up. Lunge. Now this is not about slow, steady work. I want you to be building the intensity up. Come on. A little faster. Final 20 seconds on this leg. You can do it. Let's get 3 more. Come on, nobody stops. Woo. And one more time. Done. Oh my goodness. Quads are on fire. All right, left leg. Get ready. 5 seconds until we go. All right, here comes left leg. Up, lunge back. On heel to toe, drive up. Try to get your whole foot as much as you can up onto that platform. Woo. Nice job, nice job. Final 15. Let's go. And everybody, 2 more reps. 2 more reps. And this is it. We did it. And done. Oh my goodness. Kick your heels up. You did amazing. All right, take a quick pause for a drink of water. And next set. Woo. We are going to grab one of our dumbbells, or if you have a kettlebell and you want to use that, you can. But another compound move looks like this. 2 kettlebell swings. Then you're going overhead with your weight. You're going to keep it right in front of your forehead. You're going to do a slow squat and a slow rise, okay? So 2 kettlebell swings. And then on that second one, you go up, slow squat, slow rise. Now, you won't be able to get really deep in your squat, and that's okay, okay? So don't worry about that. I think I got bumped somehow. There we go. All right, so 45 seconds on the clock. Ready, set. Here's what it looks like. Go, 2. All the way overhead, hold, slow squat. It's strengthening for your back, shoulders, core, and obviously legs as well. Good. If you are using an actual kettlebell, I would hold close to the bell. Okay, so close to the round part, so you have a little more control when your weight goes up. Good work. And we have the tendency to push our body forward like this, but I want you to push your butt back as much as you can. Last one, and whew. All right, moving on. Whew. Wipe off the sweat, man. Feeling good. All right, so we're gonna repeat that in about 5 seconds. So get ready to go again. Pick up your weight, and then we'll move on to our next bilateral exercise. 3, 2, 1, and here it comes. 2. Up, big squat. So a lot of posterior work happening here with our arms up. Whew. Now, if you want to make this more challenging, you're going to switch hands, meet at the middle with both, if you would like to. So just a single, single, both hands on for the squat. We never want to get comfortable with our workouts, right? And one more time. You've got this. And finish with that squat. And down. All right, weight down. Now, take a few rotations. This next one's gonna have a little bit of balance for you. Here's what it looks like. So, we're gonna start standing on our left leg. Our right leg is gonna be moving. So we're gonna have our knee come up and back, reaching into a warrior 3. Knee comes up again, and then takes the baby lunge back. So it's a knee, warrior 3, knee, baby lunge to the back, okay? Now that lunge doesn't feel good on your knee, you can just tap back, okay? I know we've done a lot of squatting and lunging, but it's more for the balance, the core work as we tip, and the stabilization. So, compound effort, here we go. Knee up, warrior 3. Knee up, baby lunge. Do it again, knee up, warrior 3, reach, knee up, and lunge. If you need to hold on to something, do it. Reach. Oh, I like this move. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot harder on the other side. Whew. Almost there. 10 seconds to go. You got this. Feel your body getting strong. Good. One more rep all the way through. Knee up. Reach. Knee. And done. Oh man, how about that standing leg? You want to rotate the ankle around a little bit? Yeah, me too. Okay. Same thing. Other side. Standing on your right leg, lifting your left knee. And let's swing it back. So knee up. Warrior 3. Knee up. And lunge. I knew it was going to be a little harder on this side. Woo! That's okay. Use the ground as needed. Use your arms as needed. Maybe you don't want to take it all the way out in full extension. You can go here as well. It will help with the balance. One more time. Finish it up. Up and reach. Good job. That's it. And done. Whew. Again, rotate that standing leg. How about we do it one more time on each side? Let's try it out. Okay, so here's what we have left. We have those one more time on each side. We got one more move after that, and then we're moving back into 4. Here comes knee, warrior, knee, lunge. Good work, good work. Just stay so fluid with your movement. No beginning, no end. Good. Try to put your ears right between your biceps as you reach out. Just go for it. And let's get one more in here. And reach. Obviously, I'm getting tired. Hopefully, you are too. Done. Whew. Do you feel that in your whole body? Man, back feels good, glutes feel good. Loving it. All right, same thing. Let's try the other side. Standing on your right leg, knee up, and begin. Warrior, and knee, and lunge. Make your arms just as strong as your legs. Power. Can you hinge all the way at the hips? Come on, give me that 90-degree angle at the hips. I know it's tough. A lot of these cues, I'm reminding my own self, just like I'm reminding you. And come on, one more full set right here. Up. And done. Woo! That's that timer right there. All right, we did it. We're coming to the ground for our last strength set, and then we go back to core, and then I've got some balance work for us at the end. So, heels to the ground, okay? Heels to the ground. You're gonna lift your butt up, okay? And you're going to kick one leg at a time, just like this. Kick, okay? So keep your hips up the whole time. You're just extending the leg straight out in line with your stabilizing leg. You're gonna feel this in your glutes and your hamstrings like crazy. So here we go. Butt up, hold here, and kick. And kick. Now it's a slow kick. So you don't want to feel your butt drop every single time, right? Slow enough so that you can get that foot back under you. So nothing changes here. Good work, good work. It should be getting a little tough right about here. Almost there. Come on, you got it. Keep those legs extending. And done. All right, we've got to do it one more time, but I'm going to give you an option to make it a little more challenging. That option is to take your arms right past your ears and stretch them long. So Hips are up, arms are stretched, okay? You're fully lengthened here through the core. You have less support on the ground. If this tweaks your back at all, and it doesn't feel good, put your hands back down, or even just march only, okay? We never want to hurt ourselves as we're trying to keep ourselves healthy. Almost there. Come on. Looking forward to that core work. It's going to feel amazing. Good job, good job. Let's do 2 more. And there's your last one, and you made it. Woo! All right, roll yourself up and take a little stretch. Okay, we start with our quadruped walkout with the plank shoulder taps. We're going up to 50 seconds for each one. Let's see if we have time for that. Barely. Let's make it happen. All right, here we go. So quadruped, get ready, get set, walk yourself out, and plank shoulder tap. Ha! Do it again. Knees line up right under your hips every single time. It's hard holding our body weight up, isn't it? I know. Such a great way to train though. Final 15 seconds. We're finishing this up. This is it. This is your last one. Get those final taps in. Let's go. Up, and up, and done. All right, roll it over. So, remember this one? Seated. Arms reach out in front. We open one arm to the side and begin. Open, close, other side. Twist, twist, twist. Roll it back. Good job. Tuck your chin. You can do this. Spine movement, so good. Sit up tall and open. Just take your deep breaths. Exhale to come up. Big inhale at the top. Exhale to open. Following this move, you have your reverse plank. So let's finish the rotation on each side. And pause for a moment. Place our hands back behind us or shoulders on the ground. And roll those shoulders back. Get ready to pop up and hold. Good, just stay right here. It's just like isometric glute squeezing hold. I love to just shift from side to side when I'm here. I don't know why, it just feels good. So join me in that if you'd like. Now think about your backside. If it's starting to sag down a little bit, just prop those hips back up. Just imagine you've got little props up there, holding your hips high. They're actually called your muscles. Come on. Final 10 seconds. We're gonna make it. I lied, only 2. Done. Okay. On your back. This one is the extended push with the arms and the bicycle legs. Draw everything down. Here we go. We're gonna add a little bit more of a pause. So we're gonna go with 3, 2. I want you to hold and do it again. 3, 2, hold. Good. Arms are strong. Come on. And hold. Nice. As you hold, feel your hips level to the ground. Push them down. Good job. Almost there. Woo! We've just got a couple moments left. Stay with me. Stay with me. I know it's getting tough. And done. Huh. All right, roll over. I think our final move is right here. We've got that pistol turnover. So inside leg straight. My body is so tired. I hope yours is too. Here we go. Roll over, hold, roll over again, switch. And remember, if the straight leg thing doesn't feel good, do bent knees. Just prop yourself up and over, and up and over. This is getting you ready for cartwheel. Doesn't it feel like we're about ready to do a cartwheel here? My daughter was out doing cartwheels before boot camp and handstands. We just did that all the time. We wouldn't have to do boot camp, right? We wouldn't have to do any other outside exercise. Maybe we should just do that, right? I'll do a cartwheel somersault boot camp. And one more time. Finish it up. And you made it. Oh, we did it. Okay, so now part of our strength training tonight, or the finishing touch for this workout and really for this month, is to do a little bit of balance work. So I'm going to challenge you to do this. Some of it is doing it with your eyes closed. So if you feel like you need to have a chair or a wall nearby, you are welcome to do that. But first, okay, we're going to stand on our right leg, and you're just going to do some toe touches here. So you're going to be in a bent knee, okay? These ones, your eyes are open, okay? You're going to tap. You have 4 points of contact, all right? So you're going to tap front, side, back, okay? And then your last one is all the way behind, kind of in a curtsy, and then we'll go back to the front. All right, so it's just real brief. We're just gonna do 3 on each side. So mini squat, so tap front, tap side, tap back, reach behind, and then bring it through the middle, stand up. Do it again. Tap, 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 and reach behind, and one more time, and tap. Very hard at the end of a workout. Woo! It's that one behind that always gets me. Here, let's do it last time. Tap, tap, and reach behind, and switch to the other side. All right, bend the knee, and tap front, side, back, reach behind, and up. And again, tap, feel the obliques. Everything works when we do our balance. And last time, and tap. Good job. Okay, on this next one, I am going to have you close your eyes, okay? It's just going to be a leg lift to the side, okay? Arms are closed, or arms are open, eyes are closed. So you can stay here. My eyes are closed. Can't promise I'm doing it with you, okay? Now, if you want to add a challenge, you're going to lift your arms up and down. Let's just try to do 4 lifts with our eyes closed. Woo! Feel like got a little too much to drink, don't you? All right, one more time. And lift. And let's switch. Open your eyes, step on the other side, lift your leg, close your eyes, arms open, and up. Now again, you can just hold. You don't have to move your arms. And one more time. And up. And done. Okay, last one is a chair pose, okay? So we're gonna take, tree, there we go. Take one foot in, open the hips, great stretch, okay? You're gonna take your arms up and close your eyes. Close your eyes. Good. I want you, even as your eyes are closed, to just imagine what you're looking at on the ground. That'll help you to stay balanced. 3, 2, 1, and all right, switch to the other side. A lot harder than it looks, right? All right, another tree pose, stand tall, arms lifted. Now, close your eyes. Focus on something in front of you. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Kind of scary at first, right? Then you just kind of like relax into it, and you kind of like meditative in that, and it's okay. All right, let's go ahead and hinge, and we're gonna round our back, tuck our chins in, and release. Just mobilize the spine here. And one more time. round, and release. Bring your feet a little closer, reach your arms across your body, and then take your outside arm and just pull up and reach as high as you can, and then push back down. Do it again. Drop your backside a little bit more, up, and bring it back down. Good, come up through the middle, move your hips side to side, and do the same thing on the other side. Hinge, bend the knees, reach them across, and outside arm or top arm lifts up, and pushes back down. Butt goes lower, up, and bring it on down. All right, good. Take your hands to the ground, and onto your hands and knees is where you're going next. And just melt into the ground. You did it. We're going to take our right leg back behind us. Toes are to the ground. And I want you to slide your left heel towards your hips. Stay there for a moment. And then roll over onto your backside. Okay, so now you're in this perfect position to tip over and reach toward your toes. And now the leg that's extended just comes up into our hand for a quad stretch. And then we'll switch to the other side. Okay, so roll over onto your hands and knees. Now your other leg goes back, toes to the ground for a moment, and then sit all the way back, hang out here, and roll over onto your backside. Again, that straight leg stays, and we reach up and over. And the extended leg comes up into our hand for the quad stretch. And release. Good. Take your arms out. Clasp them together. Take them out. Tuck your chin. And then as your hands come up, your chin also comes up and your shoulders roll down. And then we open our hands out to the side. Pull our elbows down as low as we can, and then rise back up, clasp the hands back together, okay, and push them back out in front. Tuck your chins, and let's do it again. So just this nice fluid movement here. Feel it in your back as well as your shoulders, and chin up, pull your elbows down, clasp the hands back together at the top. Push out, scoop your belly button in, round, and release. Take your hands behind you and lift up through your chest, roll your shoulders back. Woo. Right, we are done with the work, we're done with the stretch, we're done with the balance, we made it through May. It was amazing. Hope you guys loved it. That was our last in-person or on Zoom boot camp tonight, but we do have Active Recovery already filmed for you and ready to go. It'll be out on the Active Recovery on Friday. So hope you guys enjoy it, and let me know if you have any questions.